All right, guys, we're out here in Matt's backyard. We got a 3D target set up. We're in our chairs, getting ready for hunting season. The reason we're in chairs is because we're going to be hunting out of pop-up blinds or possibly tree stands, most likely, so our shots will likely be from the sitting position. Now, right now I want to talk about shot placement and where to aim on a deer. This is a super common mistake that I'm going to talk about, and I've done it. New guys do it a lot, and the reason why is when you see a deer in front of you and you're all amped up, you're going to aim at the biggest part of the vital because you're like, well, if I aim at the biggest spot, I have the best chance of hitting the vitals. It's a slippery slope because if you aim in the center of a deer, like the halfway point, if they drop 2-3 inches, which they react very quick and it's easily possible, you'll likely hit what I call no man's land, which is like basically the backstrap portion between the lungs and the spine. So you're not going to spine them and you're not going to lung them. You're going to hit them right in the middle. It's just going to be a flesh wound. You're going to be all pumped up. You're going to track him, and at the end of the day, he's going to heal up and be fine. It's going to be a major heartbreaker. So this video is good for new guys, veterans, whatever, but I'm going to show you where not to aim and where to aim, and then I'll talk about why. So we're here at 17 yards. Fairly common distance from a pop-up blind. Got our 3D buck, and this first shot I'll show you where I would not recommend aiming. And then this second shot, I'm going to put it where I do think you should aim, and then we'll go up there and talk about why. So let's go up there and take a look. Okay, so as you guys know, I shoot 3D a lot, and I do a lot of 3D like tournaments. This is not where I would shoot a 3D target, right? But for hunting, I'm going to aim different than I would shooting 3D. You guys will probably notice these shots are probably a little further back than you would expect. The sexy shot, of course, is like right up here. However, this shoulder in a deer, even our small local deer, that is a strong, strong bone. And again, you can smack a deer perfect right in the shoulder, but you really risk not getting enough penetration and not having a fatal shot, and then you have a buck limping around. So this shot is the first one I shot. This looks perfect, like this looks like a really good shot height-wise. However, if this deer drops even just 2.5, 3 inches, you will not recover this buck. The shot's not going to be fatal, and odds are good he will drop. So this shot here is really, really risky. And a lot of guys ask me, like, well, does it matter if it's 20 yards or less? It definitely does. They react super, super quick. So this shot here is almost, you would say, possibly borderline low. But the reason this is so valuable is even if this deer does not move, which is unlikely, this is still a smoke shot. He's not going to go far. The blood trail is going to be great. It's going to be a pass through, and he'll go down within 30 seconds or so. But if he does drop, I'm hitting him right here, which is still better than where this arrow is. So I always say to aim lower third, but if you look at this target, and obviously it depends on your shooting level, like a lower third is fine, more like up here. But if you're a really good shooter and you're confident, I would almost recommend aiming lower quarter, which this one is. And basically you're just giving yourself the most room for error. This shot, you think you're giving yourself the most room for error, but really you have none. The deer can't react or you're in trouble. This one, the deer can react and you're still good. So hopefully that lesson was helpful. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next clip.